everyone, welcome to this week's patient update. This is Dylan. I'm sure you might recognize him from some of our past patient updates. And this is our roost. This is where all of our educational ambassadors live. So I wanted to go ahead and show you one of them today, and Dylan's going to highlight their story.
Okay, hi everyone. So what you're meeting here is Tundra, our rough-legged hawk, and that name rough-legged comes from the feathers that go down their legs. But Tundra is also related to that story of birds going through the clinic. So that's actually what happened with him, is he was found in Michigan where he was actually hit by a car. Unfortunately, that left him blind in his left eye, so he can't go back into the wild. But due to that reason, he's one of our amazing ambassadors, and he's actually just about to go to one of today's programs. So we're really excited to have him. If you come to the Raptor Center, you might see him. Thank you.
Thanks, Dylan. And without further ado, let's get into our patient load. Thanks, guys.
First up for this week, we have American Kestrel 2572 from Roberts, Idaho. This young bird was found outside of a car shop covered in coolant. Luckily, all this bird needed was a thorough bath to remove the contaminants from its feathers, to ensure that it didn't damage them, and also to make sure that this bird did not accidentally ingest any of the coolant. We've tested this bird's ability to fly, and he looks great. And our plan for this patient is to get him banded within the next couple of days and get him ready for release. Up next for this week, we have Northern Saw-Whet Owl 2569 from St. Anthony, Idaho. This young bird was found alone in the middle of a big parking lot. We speculate that this patient probably struck a window and, due to a big windstorm in the area, was blown into the center of the parking lot. This patient presented with mild head trauma and a really mild left wing strain. We've been treating with anti-inflammatory meds, and our plan is to give this bird as much time as he needs to be able to fully use its left wing again. Lastly, for this week, we have Great Horned Owl 2570 from Idaho Falls. This patient presented to us with severe eye trauma in both eyes. The left eye is unfortunately fully non-visual due to a lens luxation and will likely never regain vision in that eye. There are published studies that show that owls that have been rehabilitated and released with a non-visual or missing eye have been successful in hunting and surviving. This is because owls rely so heavily on their hearing to hunt. Unfortunately for this bird, the left eye will most likely need to be removed if our team decides to proceed with treatment. This eye is painful due to increased pressure. This term is called boophthalmic. We've been treating this with special eye drops to relieve pressure, as well as anti-inflammatory meds. There are also a lot of abnormalities in the right eye, but we do believe that this patient is semi-visual out of that eye. We will give this patient a couple more days to see how the injuries progress before making a final decision about this bird's prognosis. Okay, everyone, that's everything I have for you this week. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. Remember, if you want to do your part to keep wild birds wild, click the link in the bio to donate or visit our website directly. Thank you.